What's up LEGO fans, it's LEGO Man Cam, and yes, you read the title correctly. The end of LEGO Dreamzzz is officially upon us, with some recent news that has come out regarding the June set wave that we were expecting to be getting in the second half of the year. Now, I do want to make it clear, this is not concrete evidence, these are just leaks. However, they are coming from some of the most credible sources in the LEGO leaking community, and I don't even see why anyone would want to fabricate this information anyway, but I did just want to point that out in case this does turn out to be untrue. But make sure to stick around to the end of the video because there is a lot of evidence here that might just be signaling the end of the theme. Anyway, as you may know, LEGO Dreamzzz is a theme that was introduced back in 2023 and continued to get sets all throughout of last year, and the most recent wave was just released this year in January of 2025. The theme has now entered its third year in 2025 with a gamer-themed wave of sets with Izzy and Bunchuro, Cooper's Gaming Jet, Mateo and Z Blob Action Race Car, and then Cooper's Tiger Mech and Zero's Race Car. This gaming theme was set to continue on with the summer wave, but with these recent updates, this information is now kind of all up in the air. Firstly, in late November, after all the January sets had had their official images revealed, we started getting text leaks about the summer 2025 sets, giving us names, prices, the piece numbers, and then sometimes brief descriptions. So what we did have leak, which I'll show you up on screen now, is this table which I got from over at Brick Fanatics. This is a list of all the 2025 sets that we were supposed to be getting for LEGO Dreamzzz this year. You can see the first 6 sets are all ones that we obviously know of, including the polybag, and then set 71497 is another set that released in the January wave. Now, what was leaked by Fateful04 over on Instagram, who is a very reputable source. This is the person that leaked that Morrow would be returning for Ninjago this year, and plenty of other things that have almost always gone on to be true. They stated that set 71493 and 71496 had both been either cancelled or indefinitely delayed. These two sets we had no idea if we're ever actually even going to be getting. LEGO sets obviously do get delayed sometimes. I'm thinking back to something like the Onyx Cinder from LEGO Star Wars last year. It was meant to come out in January of last year, however, the Skeleton Crew show obviously got delayed until December and is literally still airing right now. I'm looking forward to watching the new episode tonight. And by the way, how good of a show is that? That's just such a great show. But anyway, yes, that set did eventually get released in the next big release cycle for LEGO Star Wars, which was in August. Or we had something like the Marvel mechs from 2022. Those were the Black Panther, Iron Man, and Wolverine mechs. Those sets had weak hip joints, which actually made them quite unstable. So LEGO actually ended up delaying them for a few months, but then they did release. So LEGO sets do actually get delayed sometimes. However, we then, of course, have plenty of times where LEGO sets actually do get cancelled. And from what I can remember from being a LEGO fan for literally 3/4 of my lifetime, is that this usually tends to be the case. I'm thinking back to something like the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, maybe the Flash Batmobile set, or even something like quite a few Chima sets got cancelled towards the end of its lifespan in its final year. There are a few Speedors sets and then some of those Tribe battle packs. And now we have LEGO Dreamzzz that has also entered its third year, and this is typically what I would consider to be either the make or break point for in-house original LEGO themes. Since we got Chima that had 3 years, Nexo Knights sort of barely got its 3 years, and even more related to Dreams, Nexo Knights also went out on a really futuristic technological based wave too, and both of these themes were kind of predecessors to what would become LEGO Dreamzzz along with Ninjago. So in saying that, where does that kind of leave us now with a number of Dream sets still set to be releasing in 2025? We've got things like Mateo's Fire Chameleon, Zoe's Time Owl, Mateo and the Cyber Brain Mech, Mateo's Paint Truck, and the Nightmare Shark Submarine. And as far as we know, all of these sets are supposed to be coming out. However, just a couple of days ago, we actually got some more developments here, and they are not looking good for Dreamzzz. Supposedly set 71501, which is the Game Island Tower and was going to be the biggest set for 2025 and the overall second biggest Dreamzzz set entirely after Castle Nocturnia from last year. This set was supposed to contain 1,575 pieces and was going to release at $190, which is quite a hefty price tag for that piece count. Fateful04 on Instagram has once again now stated that this set has officially been cancelled. Compared to the previous two sets, there is apparently no doubt in the air as to whether this one is delayed or cancelled. It's just properly dead. Now this is quite interesting because this was probably looking to be kind of the flagship set of this year for LEGO Dreamzzz. So I think the question now kind of has to be raised as to whether we are actually going to see the rest of the sets for this year. Putting my speculation hat on, I think we would most likely see this wave of sets, but based on how many sales there were and clearance there was for Dreamzzz all over lego.com on the Christmas period, I feel as though this is probably the final wave for the theme. LEGO Chima, as we know, lasted 3 full years. Nexo Nights lasted technically 2.5. And considering Dreamzzz were released back in August of 2023, so it did get that later summer release, it looks like this theme might only just scrape over its 2nd birthday. In my previous video where I spoke about Dreamzzz a few months ago, before we actually knew any of this information, I stated how, at least in Australia, where I live, there have been sets going on ridiculous sales and clearance all over the place for Dreamzzz, and actually just a little while after I made that video in December, I was able to pick up the new Z-Blob Knight battle mech, that really big one from last August. I got it for just 85 Australian dollars on clearance. Now that's compared to its normal $200 Australian retail price. In comparison, for those of you in the US, that's where supposedly most of my viewers are from, that's about $55 compared to its retail of 130. So you can see that's a better than 50% discount for a set that had only been on shelves for about 4 months. So with that being said, overall, those are all the current signs that we have that are pointing towards LEGO Dreamzz's imminent downfall. I'm not sure on things about the TV show at the moment. I'm not really well versed in that realm, but if you are a fan of the TV show, please let me know in the comments, even whether you think what will happen with the TV show, and whether you think LEGO Dreamzzz is cooked or not. And if LEGO Dreamzzz is cooked, I'm kind of looking forward to all of these really great clearance deals we might be able to get, because these sets and the minifigures are all really amazing, but it's just a shame that if this theme is cancelled, we will never really see any more of these sets ever again. So that was just a quick little update video. I just wanted to update you guys since I did make a Dreamzzz video a while ago. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to help us reach 20,000. And you can follow me over on Instagram, where I'm posting lots of news and things on my stories to keep up to date on future videos as well. I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great day.